Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Crowne Plaza Manila Galleria, and this property is already impressing us. We're gonna be here actually for 16 days. Excited to show you the property, the amenities, the club lounge, everything that this place has to offer, and of course a room tour. And I'll be breaking down how much we paid for this, as well as if we got an upgrade, as well as my thoughts on if this is worth it. Okay, so we are in the courtyard, and this area is shared between the Crowne Plaza and the Holiday Inn on the other side, as well as the pool. So let's go up there and take a look at what the pool area looks like. It's kind of on the smaller side for shared between two hotels, and then you probably don't have as many chairs as I would like, but let's take a look at what it looks like up here. Almost there. There's also a smoking area outside. So this is what the pool area looks like. They've got chairs like right here, and the picnic tables, and they got this pool here, and then on the other side they have like the children's pool as well. And then from here you continue on to the other side, and you're going to end up at the gym, which is not only shared between the two hotels, but also shared with the neighborhood. So it is an anytime fitness, and the good thing about that is that it is open 24 hours a day, but it is always very busy because it is shared by everyone in town. So let's take a look at that. So here is where actually you go in for the Holiday Inn, and then the spa and the gym are actually here. We're not going to go into the gym because it is always super busy, but I'll show you where it's at down here. So these are the elevators for the Holiday Inn, and then this here is the Anytime Fitness. Like I said, it stays pretty busy, and then the spa is actually at the end of the hallway right here. So not entirely ideal, but at least you have access to it. Like I said, it is nice, but it's open 24 hours a day. So let's go take a look at the lounge next and take a look at the different meals in the lounge. Okay, it looks like they have some pretty good choices here. We've got some crudité, and it looks like some, I believe this is blue cheese or maybe ranch, and then some hummus, and lots of great salad options as well. I got some red wine, and then I can't tell you what these all are, but this looks almost like a spinach dip in here. This is like a deviled egg, but it has chicken on top. This is like a seafood roll of some sort, sushi-like. This looks like potato, some steak and potato, prosciutto with cheese on a cracker. And I'm not sure what this is. I can't tell by smelling it, but that looks really good too. So I'm gonna gobble some of these up, and then I'm gonna show you the desserts. Let me try this one. Let's see. Maybe I'll just put the whole thing in at once. You can easily access the Galleria Mall from the hotel, take it to the 3rd floor, and then just walk straight and turn right. Just kidding, turn left. All right, so we've got some room service. Gonna try some of the food out besides what we get in the lounge. And I ordered a shrimp po' boy. Look at that thing, it looks amazing. And it comes with fries, and Rob got the club sandwich. Holy smokes, look at that thing. Oh, she's beautiful. And it comes with fries also. And because we have platinum status that we got with our IHG card, we also get 20% off. So in total, we only spent about $15 on this, but we're still not paying for it because we have those food and beverage credits. So this is actually all free. So we're gonna sit here and enjoy this delicious club sandwich and the po' boy, and just enjoy some TV and sports while we're eating that. Okay, so I know you're excited to check out the room, so let's actually back up and start over here. And we're gonna start right here in a little water closet, a toilet, and a little cutie pie sink right here. And they do still have the hand wash and the lotion in here, as well as the cups should you choose to brush your teeth in here in the morning. Very nice. It's right next to the door. It's actually behind the door. And this is the living room. It's fantastic. This big chair is like a big giant hug, you guys. Absolutely fabulous. The couch is actually really comfortable as well. You got a little table there, a reading light. I love this desk. This is actually gonna be nice to sit down and edit this video. But this chair is super comfortable. These turn in and out. And you've got your plugs there as well. This is great. It's like a, not even really a wet bar, but just like a place to, we've got snacks in here. Like I said, we're here for more than a couple weeks. And then we've got our little fridge here, and we've stocked it with some things, but it also has some mini fridge items or mini bar items that were included with the little mini bar menu. So yeah, and got the kettle there, and then look at this enormous TV. I don't even know how many inches this is, you guys, but she's huge. That's really big. It's an LG, and this cupboard is great if you just want to set some things out. It's really nice. So that's the living room, and as you can see, there's windows there, but then you also have a view this way here. And that's just the living room. Let's step into the bedroom. So there's actually a door here that separates the living room from the bedroom. The first thing you'll encounter, you'll see a nice full-length mirror here, and then views here. I do wish the windows were a little bit cleaner so you can see better. As you can see there, it kind of rained this morning, so I'm thinking with the overhang, the water just kind of came this way. But still, would be nice to have those cleaners. Look at this bathroom, you guys. First of all, there's a giant echo because it's huge. Gorgeous shower. There is no rain shower, but there is a handheld, and I think that's gonna be good. It looks really nice and clean, like it's gonna have a nice spray on it. Also, your body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. You'll find that in pretty much all the Crowne Plazas I've seen so far. Great counter space here, huge, huge, huge. Even though there's only one sink, I'm really excited about all this counter space. Again, lotion and body wash here, as well as a light up, everyone's least favorite mirror. It doesn't light up, which is okay because I don't like to see it. Toilet there, and then look at this tub, you guys. It's huge. You could practically move in here. The problem for me on these tubs is I'm 5'4", and my little legs sometimes don't make it all the way across, so I have to brace myself on the sides of the tub. And they do include hand and body wash, which I think I could probably use for bubble bath as well. So I'll be planning on using that. Okay, so that's a beautiful bathroom. You got towels up here, and you can hang the towels there. All right, echo's over, but this tour's not over because now we're in the bedroom. Look at how huge this bedroom is, you guys. First, there's a closet right here. You've got some drawers and some shelves, and of course, your safe. And then in here, we actually are hanging out with our bags there, and some robes and slippers, and a iron and ironing board. The bed looks fabulous. I think it's gonna be good. As you can see, we haven't tested it out yet, but I'll give you my review on all of that later on. It's great to have a seat in here, as well as a nice, look at how, this is something I really like, is notice this luggage rack. First of all, look at how big it is. Okay, second of all, look at how high up it is. Normally, luggage rack is down here and like half as big as this. You can barely put, you know, like a carry-on bag on it, let alone a full-size suitcase. And then you had your views over there. So that's one set of windows. You do have the TV there. And then, ta-da, look at this. And how lucky are you? You get to see the sunset here tonight because it looks like it's clear enough. Like I said, it rained this morning and now it's cleared up. We were actually over there at the Pointed Building at the Grand Hyatt. If you have not seen that review here on the channel, make sure you check that out as well. Did a full review on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna break this one down for you guys. So far, I'm liking it, but we need a little bit more under our belts here of the experience and getting into the lounge and going through all the meals and all that kind of stuff. So I'll break that down a little bit more for you. All right, guys, so we have been having a great stay here, and it is time to review this property. So first thing we're going to talk about is location. For location, I'm going to give this property a 7, and the reason for that being that there's not as much close by walking distance, and it doesn't seem as safe like later on in the evenings as the other area that we were in, Bonifacio Global City. Just seemed like it felt safer than it does here, like in the evenings. Not that I feel unsafe, but just that, you know, feeling. So a 7 for location. Cleanliness, we're gonna give this one a 7. When we got here, you probably saw in the video, and I think I mentioned in the room tour, that the windows were dirty, like all of them. They did rectify that during the stay. We did get a note under our door that said they were gonna be coming around and cleaning the windows, just to know that, you know, there was going to be men hanging out your window. And they did. They came and cleaned them, and they looked so amazing. It was nice. I think they did it while we were asleep. Woke up one morning, opened up the windows, and I was like, wow, they're really clean. I feel like it's HD. So that was really good that they came by and cleaned that. But even just cleanliness around the hotel, just all the different parts, sometimes it wasn't entirely consistent to the cleanliness. So a 7 for that one. Amenities, this is out of a possible 20. And as I mentioned earlier, one of the things I didn't care for was the sharing of amenities between 2 big hotels and the community. So the courtyard and the pool were shared between the Crowne Plaza and the Holiday Inn next door, but then the gym is also shared, not just with the Crowne Plaza and the Holiday Inn, but also, as I mentioned, with the community, because it is an Anytime Fitness. Now, it is nice that it's open 24 hours, so that's good. Has that going. But as far as the pool, it's not that big, honestly, for being shared with 2 hotels. So I'm going to give the amenities a 14 out of a possible 20. Now, the service staff, I will tell you, I'm going to give them a 10. They are absolutely phenomenal. Any person we've interacted with on the staff here has been incredible. Even running into like engineers in the hallway that were working on things, they'd stop and say hello. Housekeeping staff, everyone was so lovely that I can't give them anything less than a 10. They were absolutely amazing. The next one is the lounge. And the first thing I want to address is the lounge staff. They are incredible. Love them. They were so nice, so helpful, so accommodating. Anything that you needed, they would try to get that for you. One thing I will say is that the food variety in the lounge here was great. They had super variety. You didn't feel like you were eating the same thing every day. Sometimes in the lounges you can feel like, well, this is the same thing as yesterday. They just put like a strawberry on top or something. But here you felt like you were eating something completely different every single night. I will give the lounge a 7 though, because I feel like they're understaffed. And that's not the lounge staff's fault. That's whoever's in charge of that. They really do, especially on the weekends, need an extra person in there, because on the weekends the hotel does fill up a little bit more. A lot of the locals come and stay, and they come do like staycations and things like that, and the lounge access rooms get sold, and it gets pretty busy in the lounge, especially in the evening for cocktail hour or a / dinner. So I think that they really do need extra people for those times, and it felt like they were kind of, being overworked really during those times. So I would give the lounge a 7, but not for the fault of the lounge staff, because I really did love them. Next one is elite recognition, and I'm going to give this one a 10. This hotel was wild as far as elite status recognition. When we got here, before we even got here, I opened up the app, because I always open up the app of the hotel that I'm going to and check on my reservation, make sure everything looks good before I head that way. And when I opened up the app, it already had my suite upgrade in the app, which was incredible. Then when we got here to the hotel, gave her my name, handed over the passports, and she immediately started talking about it. Even when we ordered room service, they would say, oh, thank you for being premium elite status. You get 20% off your food, all that kind of stuff. So really felt amazing, over the top. So definitely a 10 for that. Value. Okay, so we paid 174,000 points to stay here 16 nights. And this suite, as you saw, that we got upgraded to, was amazing. Now, this this wasn't actually the room that we originally had. They had us in a different room, in a different suite. We were in a suite, but it was a little bit smaller than this one. And a few minutes after we checked in and got to our room, before we even unpacked, we got a call from the front desk that said there was a problem in the room upstairs, and they were gonna have to send engineers into our room in order to access something that they were trying to fix in the room above. And they said they didn't want to inconvenience us. They didn't know how long it was going to take. So they said, we're going to go ahead and upgrade you again, and we're going to put you in a corner suite instead. Would that be okay for you? I was like, yeah, it most certainly would be okay for me. So they did upgrade us to this corner suite from the regular suite, and that was fantastic, honestly. I mean, you can see what the difference is. I'll show you a little bit here of what that original suite looked like, so you can know what that looks like in comparison to this corner suite, which is really quite large. It's really a noticeable difference. So for value, I'm going to give this a 10, because the beautiful thing I think about IHG is that 4th night free. If you have the IHG Premier card, you get that 4th night free, and so that $174,000 really went a long ways. We did buy the points, so those are points that we bought and didn't earn because we had used up all the ones that we got from our welcome offer with the card. But if you get a good welcome offer with the card, which I'll have the link for it down below so you can check, if you get a good welcome offer, you could do this stay for nothing, zero. But the points are worth about half a cent, and so in total calculation, this cost us approximately $50 a night, which I think is, like I said, I gave it a 10 for value because that's an incredible value. Sleep environment, I'm gonna give this one an 8. The bed is super comfortable. Pillows were really comfortable. The curtains are blackout, which is amazing, but I have to knock it down because the windows are not the like double glazed windows. So you can hear all of the craziness from the street down below, and we're on the 10th floor, but like at night you get ambulances and stuff coming through, and they start making a ruckus and changing up the sounds and stuff, and you can hear those, and those will wake you up, and like even wake you up a little bit earlier in the morning, which I'm not a super fan of. So I'm going to give the sleep environment an 8. And then the last one is experience. Overall, we are going to give this one an 8 here, which is going to put the Crowne Plaza Manila Galleria at an 81 for an overall score. So I would say I would recommend this hotel. It is a good experience overall. Like I said, the staff I think is what really keeps this one up higher. If it was not probably for the staff, the score I think would be considerably lower on this hotel. But it was a good experience. It was lovely. The staff really made this experience as good as it was, and it did not hurt to have this great suite upgrade for the 16 days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and got the information that you are looking for. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more of our travels throughout Asia, not just hotels and flight trip reports, but also things that you can do in the different places that we visit around Asia. If you have questions, leave those for me down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys next time.